right. Let's see if this all works. Okay, I think we're live. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Giant Ray. All right, I confirm the stream is working. Good afternoon. Oh, NJ, good afternoon on YouTube. I see you. Dave, good afternoon. Okay, do I have everything set up now? So this is set, this is set. I think we're all good. Hey, G, let me check one thing. Okay, it's good. Good. Let's check this thing. I understand. Okay, all good. Oh, it's emote only on Twitch? Oh no. Dave, thanks for letting me know. How did that happen? Emote only off. Thanks for coming on YouTube to say that. Hey Rob, good afternoon. Welcome. Okay, hopefully you guys can type. Okay. I wonder how that happened. There must be some pocket thingy. Is there a sail contest or something? Yes, there's a sail contest going on near Antwerp. They left Terneuzen at like, I think 8 this morning. You see a lot of sailboats probably on the river. I looked into streaming it, but they are all using the other side of the river mostly, so it wasn't really interesting to me to try and film it. Hey, where's Brot? Moin. We're looking at an empty bulker to kick it off. You wonder what the queue of craft was. All right. The Captain Ravi, 190 meters by 28 meters, a bulk carrier. Wow, this is going to Russia. Thought we didn't do Russia anymore. Going to Ust-Luga. Hey, Statler. Probably to pick up a cargo. Oh, I see a big MSC ship coming, and I think it's one with those new windbreaker designs at the front. Cool. I'm gonna check one more thing on the phone. There's supposed to be a Stream Buddy update, but I don't have it yet. It's still not approved. Damn it. Such a nuisance. Okay, anyway. YouTube chat, if I miss some of your messages, I do apologize, but it's a bit more difficult to read you guys today. But I'll do my best. Wow, look at that rudder. slicing through it. It's really cool. Moin, Ulrich. It's nice and peaceful on the river today. We are also at high tide or near high tide. Oh yeah, the tide command will now always work. That's moving around. Let's check the tide. Oh, the high tide will only be in 2 hours. Interesting. Water's already pretty high actually right now. Must be a bigger high tide then today. I'll put the glove on, otherwise I'm gonna get cold hands. So gonna test something. Yeah, this is a problem. Dang it, the tripod is too close to the car. Okay, I'll do it like this. Okay, now we can, but now we need to level it again. Bear with me. Okay, I think this is level enough. Got our first lowrider of the day approaching as well. Look at that thing. That is a proper lowrider, isn't it? There's also a dredge active. It's the Amigo. I feel like we've seen that one before. Oh wait, I should now be able to do exclamation mark scene without adding a number. Alright, let's see. Hey, it works. We last saw her on April 18th. Spotted 2 times in total. Moin Kex, moin Elizabeth. Welcome in everyone. Hey Palauser, good afternoon. So I have the Patriot and the Dredge doing their thing over there. I have to move the tripod again. It's still not to my liking. Okay, I'll just redo the whole of this thing. Hang on. Balancing the tripod here. Like that. Okay, I think that's good. It's much better. 7 a.m. for you? Well, good morning then. Is it the Elbe? Yeah, hopper dredger coming. Okay. Well, I think it's actually dredging the little port area next doors here. On the other side of the chemical plant, because she looks fully loaded. So we'll probably see her rise in a minute. And we also have the Patriot speeding past the Amigo now. What a shot. Look at all these ships. It's still quite busy on the river. Actually funny, as I was driving here, I had a news bulletin on the radio that said there's still about 70 ships in queue in total. What was it, 20 something in port and then over 40 out on the coast, and then a few to Zeebrugge, I guess. Yeah, this is the Patriot flying across the river. Ships everywhere, indeed. Indeed. Ooh. A bit down. There we go. Love how the bow completely floats over the water. And then we'll see her in a little bit, but it has one of these windbreakers, right? Yeah, it's one of those windbreaker designs. That's gonna be cool. I actually think I'm going to set up the drone to film this one. So we'll get back to that one in a little bit. Now the tripod is again. Oh, dude, a new tripod for Christmas. Wouldn't that be lovely? Hey, Diplomat. Good afternoon. Look how deep she is. I hear a helicopter above me. Let's see if I can spot it. Maybe it is a ship. I don't see anything. Oh, I think it's actually the Amigo that is humming like a helicopter almost. Ooh, the MSC Namibia has a new one. Nice. Oh, we do have the TEUs now in the message and on the overlay. That's awesome. Cool, cool, cool. So one cool thing about the scene command now, EG, is that once the ship is on the overlay and it's active on the overlay, you don't even need to type the number behind it. Very convenient. It's interesting that it only says 8,300. Oh, she's only 260 meters? Oh. She looks taller. Interesting. Cool, cool. I see that we have a bulker coming from the coast as well, where tugboats are attaching to. So we'll see that one in a little bit. Yeah, let me set up the drone. I do want to try to film the Namibia from the sky a bit. Oh, drone. It's been a while. The Amiga used for? What is she classified at? Just other. Could be anything. Could be some kind of sand or ore product. Yeah, it could be many things that she's transporting. It's hard to say. Okay, drone. I need to put a battery in the drone. Yep. Wait, you already turned on by yourself? Wait, that battery is not full? That kind of weird. I know it's been a while since we flew the drone, but I did not expect the batteries to drain this fast. Let's check this one. This one is full. Okay. Sorry. Are we still filming something interesting? We are. Yeah, the bulker is behind the pier. Can't really film that one. So I'll stay on this view for a minute. Hey, Airwolf. Well, we just saw a bulk carrier that's going to East Luga in Russia. I'm sure you think that's suspicious. Also, I brought coffee. Let's drink coffee. So everything for the drone is kind of set up. Also checked the wind, I checked the no flight stuff, everything is cool. Starbucks already has their holiday edition white chocolate mocha flavor. Quite tasty. Nice. This is the Omega, so we're going all the way to Zeebrugge, probably to bunker a ship there. Should save the battery. So it's trying to break through the clouds. That's nice. Now I hear a helicopter. For sure this is a helicopter. I'm not going crazy, am I? Or is it a plane? Could also be a plane. Oh, it is a plane. I see it. Today was not the day. It is. I'm streaming. Today is the day. Wait, where's it? There's no shot I can. Wait, hang on. Somewhere over there, I think. She's already higher. Where is she? Dude, plane spotting is hard. That's why we ship spot. It's easier. Yeah, I still don't see it on my camera. I think it's a double-decker plane. Oh, it's a Cessna Caravan. Never mind. Oh yeah, now I see it. Okay, we're about to see the bulker appear. There she comes. I read an article this week that 42%, so in Zeebrugge, the port here on the coastline, there is a massive LNG terminal, so liquid gas stuff. 42% of all the gas that was imported there came from Russia. Thought that was funny. All the sanctions, and we still import so much gas from them. It's the perfect stream. Boats and planes just need a train. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I don't think we'll be able to train to train in this location. So this is the Jal Murari, 229 meters by 32. Came from the Massa Hoedhaven. Where the hell is that? Oh no, she's going to the, okay, she's going Massa. Let's check where she came from then. Let's open my radar app. Where did you come from? She has 3 tugboats around her, so she must be heavy. She came from, wow, she came all the way from Australia, this one. She left, well, she was in Australia on August 12th. Before Australia, she was in Nagoya, Japan. In Gladstone, Australia. That is crazy. That thing came all the way around the world, basically. What a trip they must have had. I wonder what they're bringing. What kind of raw material that is transported all the way from Australia to here. Little railway. Then we can title the stream. What is it? Boats, planes, and trains. That's crazy though to think of, that this thing came all the way around the world. This might have been the furthest destination from where we are that we've seen until now. It doesn't get much further than this, right? I think the other one would be New Zealand, even further, but I think that's about it. Also, not sure where Gladstone is in Australia. If it's north, south, east, or west of Australia. I want to look it up now. I'm a nerd like that. Gladstone. Gladstone is all the way on the east side. In QLD, Queensland. I would say northeast of Australia. So then she went all through Southeast Asia. I wonder if she went then all the way through around Africa. Well, first the Pacific, the Indian Ocean. And then all the way around Africa to here. Hey Poober, ships indeed. We're looking at a ship that just crossed the entire globe, basically. Came from Australia. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I'm actually surprised. This is the first time I ever see a ship come this far to here. Really cool though. But yeah, impressive. I never want to do it. One of my bucket list items is to do a world cruise. But I'll probably never have the money to do something like that because those cruises cost like, I don't know, $80,000. And it's like almost a whole year that you'll be traveling the whole world, doing all the continents. I would love to do that. Maybe one day when I win the lottery. To me, it feels something heroic about crossing the globe without using a plane. A world cruise. There's a few of them each year, the world cruises. I saw an article somewhere about one that's starting next year, and then also one that's starting in 2027. coal exporting to, okay, then it's most likely coal that, wow, can't believe they import their coal all the way from Australia though. That's crazy. We'll see it in a minute, but I do want to get you this frontal shot of the MSC coming towards us. It's another MSC with one of those interesting windbreaker designs. I don't think it's retrofitted, because I think this is a pretty new ship. I'm sure EG will put it on the overlay in a minute here. I think EG went for food, but he did post it earlier, I think. Yeah, there it is. MSC Namibia, 260 meters by 48 meters, so she's not super long, but she is built in 2025, so it's a brand spanking new ship from this year. On the way to Thames in the UK. 8,300 TEUs she can carry. Go back to the bulker. She's close. Oh, I'm sorry. Just as the overlay pops, I spin around. Sorry. So, big cavalry around her. 3 tugboats, although I think there's only 2 attached. I think the other one might just assist with pushing left and right a bit when needed. If needed. Hey Hank, good afternoon. I'm gonna have to plug in my my phone. I forgot to charge it overnight. Hey Tism, how are you, man? Okay, everybody, don't freak out. The screen will go black for like 3 seconds or something, and then it will come back. It just happens when I plug something extra into the power bank these days. Huh. Told you, you can still hear me. And there we go, we're back. Oh, it dipped to low bitrate for that. Once the MSC Namibia is closer, we'll get the drone up. We'll take a look at her from the skies. I think I see another big ship in the distance on the other side of the landmass there. Looks like an empty container ship. If you're just joining and you were here last week, you know that we had a big pilot strike type thing. The backlog has shrunk, I think that's the word, shrunk a bit, but there's still about 70 ships in queue to move around, so we're still processing the backlog away. There's some sailboats out. So there is a sailboat race type thing on the river today. They started here this morning and they end in Antwerp later today. So maybe the search and rescue boats are related to that, guiding the, ooh, that's a smoky one, little tug. Maybe they're guiding the race a little bit. The front tugboat going reverse, yes, correct. But these tugboats have like a propeller underneath that can spin 360 degrees basically. So for them, there's no difference in between going sideways, forwards, backwards, because the propeller just spins 360. Even the steering cabin can, like the seat can spin 360, I believe. Yeah, it's called the azimuth propeller. So I keep forgetting the name, azimuth. How much does that ship weigh? A lot. Let's see if I have any stats on this one. Particulars. Her summer dead weight is 80,393 tons. I believe summer dead weight is just the weight of the ship itself, without any cargo or stuff on board. And this is not even a very big one. There's a bigger one coming later today. And the reason the ship is backwards, or looks like it's going backwards, is just because the tugboat, so the mechanism for the rope, is in the front of the ship. So that's why it's going this way. What is meant by gross tonnage? Basically, gross tonnage is the full. It's not really a ton. It's a number, but it doesn't have any like. It's not like tons. It's not kilograms. It's just a number, and it's a number that's calculated by basically taking the entire space of the ship and then doing some math on it. So gross tonnage you can use to compare every ship, but it's a number that doesn't mean anything outside of the ships. There's some good videos on it, or even I read a Wikipedia article on it, on gross tonnage. Because there's multiple ways to weigh these ships. You could look at what the raw capacity is for this one. Let's see if that is in my app or not. Yeah, she has a grain capacity of 97,249 tons. So that's another way to measure a ship. And of course, if you're talking about container ships, we could say that the amount of containers that fit on it is a measure. Hey, Big Barry. All right. Oh, dude, that is a beautiful shot right there. Look at that. Oh, love it. Look how shiny it's a brand new ship, but look how shiny that bow still is. Oh wait, no, never mind. That was an optical illusion. I thought it was a reflection on her. Never mind. Will the hopper pass me? The dredge? No, it's going back and forth. It's probably dredging. Okay, I'm gonna get the drone ready. Doo-doo-doo. You have to wait for satellites. Oh, the battery is not placed correctly, it says. What? Let's try again. Maybe it wasn't clicked in properly. Let's see if that works. Yes, that's better. No, it's a newer. They even are retrofitting it to the older ships, Lou, because it saved them fuel basically. So that's why they. So the new ships have it, and the older ones are slowly getting it retrofitted even. So it must really have some good fuel savings. Still waiting on more satellites to get the drone in the sky. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, record, never forget. I'm not getting anywhere near the ship, my friend. I will probably end up in jail if I do that. I hear a horn, but I missed. I'll catch up on stuff in a little bit, focusing on flying, of course. So I'm gonna wait in the sky now until the other one is there. Container ship. Let's do a little zoom lens thingy. There we go. It's interesting. I want to check out that ship for 1 minute. It does have a helipad actually, this ship, so you can land a helicopter on it if you need to. That's cool. I don't think it's winch only, I think it's a proper helipad. I love this new wave, like this windbreaker design. It's really unique. I'm legally allowed to fly my drone here, Loof. There's nothing stopping me. I got all the paperwork on me. All right, we waited out a little bit until she's a bit closer. No, wait, make your ship look smaller. Oh yeah, for sure. That's because of the wide angle lens. Espolite, thank you for the €6. These drone shops are amazing. Thank you. That's what we try here. So I'm also trying now at the end of every month to make like a small compilation video of all the drone shots in 4K, because the stream is not 4K, but I am currently recording on the drone as well in very high quality. Oh, the glorious ship though. God, I love doing these shots. Look at that big windbreaker on the front. She is short though. It's interesting to see this size of a ship with like a chimney in the back and a bridge in the front design. She is only, what is it, 280? Holy moly, it startled me. Ria, dankeschön for the tier 1. Thank you. Oh wait, I should set it to this. Now we have smoother transitions, yeah. We had the rough transitions. And there she goes. Alright, switch here. Let's get the drone back in. Let's fly back home. Oh look, there's a little sailboat coming in front of it. That's a cool shot. There we go. Yeah. It's interesting. It's like these batteries drain really fast if you don't use them. Because I know I had it charged 2-3 weeks ago to 100%. I didn't use it since, but batteries are definitely draining fast. All right. Cool. Fun to get some more drone footage of a ship. What is next? I see another MSC ship now coming from Antwerp. So take a look. There's another one. I also see the dredge. I wonder if this one is gonna come. If the dredge is gonna come by us, I wanna also get the dredge out of the sky. Interesting, she even has her crane mechanism active. Although it does look like she's full now, so maybe she's just dredging over there. Let me check. You can see on radar her track. So a lot of these dredges just go back and forth on a specific part of the river. Yeah, this is the Schelde River. Show me the track. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna come all the way out here. So we're gonna make a U-turn any minute now. Go back to the chat window. Let's check radar for a minute while I watch this sailboat. What I use to track the vessels, vesselfinder.com, or the app, Vessel Finder. They have an app as well. Just want to see what is moving on the river. So we have the big MSC ship coming. Behind that there is a, no, that's just a small tanker. We have an liquefied gas ship, an LNG ship coming. Another tanker coming. General cargo ship coming. That's all just from Antwerp. If we go further into the port, not that much moving. I think I was expecting most traffic from the coast in a few hours, so we'll see. Okay, let's go back to the coast now. So we got a bulk carrier, yeah, that's going to Vlissingen, so that's not gonna come here. I see another bulk carrier coming to Ghent, so we'll have another bulker to look at. Then we got another bulk carrier to a lot of bulks today. It's a bulk Saturday. Small oil tanker. Another bulk carrier going to Vlissingen. Another bulk carrier. Wow, it is really bulk Saturday, isn't it? It's bulk up Saturday. That's there's a very good, cool-looking LNG tanker going to Zeebrugge. But yeah, we won't see that one. Not that many ships moving actually right now. Interesting. Oh, we'll see what we can see. It's fine. The bulk carriers are bulking. There's also a car carrier. Really? Oh, I missed that one. Oh, that's neat. I didn't see it on a... Are you sure it's not going to Zeebrugge? The Hue Borealis is going into Zeebrugge. That's cool. But yeah, we won't see that. It's still on the North Sea. Oh yeah, it might not even get a pilot instantly then. Because yeah, as I said, there's a queue of 70 ships in front of the coastline, so we'll see what we can see. Okay. Oh, sorry, you guys are looking at a sailboat. So there's this one, and then there's the yellow one, who's leaning. They're properly sailing. So a bit of a gap in traffic. There's that thing over there. No, not that one. A little pleasure craft as well. No, don't bump into each other. Ooh, the Phoenix is cool. It's one of those tankers, like with little, yeah, I don't know, orb-shaped reservoirs on it. You can see it there. Ooh. Yeah, this is a lot of zoom. I'll stay on the Phoenix for a minute. Good morning, boat buddies. What's up, Shirley? Oh, I meant to DM you this week to tell you something, but I forgot. Hey, Carmack. Good morning. So for all of you who just joined, you already missed one drone flight. But I saw a message of you at the end of my stream somewhere. I want to give you some info on stuff and things. Don't worry. It's all good. I just forgot. No, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought, oh, I gotta message him. And I forgot, as usual. I forget a lot of things. Tell him now, no, it's not info that I want to publicly say on Twitch or any other website. For reasons. What's up, Gaffel? Alright, we finished the Starbucks Holiday Edition White Chocolate Mocha flavor. I'm rating it a solid 8 out of 10. It's really, really good. Also, I was not sponsored to say that. Don't worry, Shirley. It's well meant information that I want to give you. Something that I, well, discovered kind of. So the dredge is, I think, at a standstill now. It's interesting that their crane is elevated. I wonder what they're doing with it. Do it in pig Latin. I'll do it in AABB code. What is it? I know everything about code languages since geocaching. Hey! Dude, I still love your nickname. Airbus 737. Oh, Airbus 747 would have been even better. Thank you for the prime. Oh, we could do it in semaphore, or like in the little flag thingies that they do for ships. That would be funny. It does look like they're moving the crane around, so maybe something's stuck. Do very large, the biggest in the world true romans come by here. For example, the biggest container ships and the biggest car carriers in the world do come on the river. We actually saw, so the biggest container ship in the world, there's 6 of them that are the same size, and we saw 4 out of 6 already on the river here. But yes, the port of Antwerp is a very big port in Europe. The second, yeah, I think the second biggest. But yeah, military ships, not, they don't have anything to do here on the river, so usually they don't come. Except if there's some kind of event or something, but otherwise I don't think we'll ever see one. Same for cruise ships, there's only a few a year that come on the river towards Antwerp, but they're usually smaller cruise ships as the space in Antwerp is limited. But yeah, there's a bigger one coming. I don't think it's super big, but let me check the stats on this one. I'll probably fly the drone again over this one when it's close. This is a 272 meters long, 43 meters wide, 7,900 TEUs. So that means 7,920 foot containers fit on that thing. Hey, Haxahari. Mr. Answer of the military ships. No, we don't get them here. They basically have nothing to do on the river, except if there would be some kind of event or something. But other than that, I don't think they need to be on the river, ever. Oh, you're in Rotterdam. Cool. Hope you get to see some cool ships there as well. I should really do Rotterdam once, at some point. Thank you, Elizabeth. Amazing shot. Yeah, I'm struggling to see YouTube chat today for the simple reason that there's a little issue with the app, but I'm waiting on the update. It's a river, yes, officially it's a river, but it's about 6 kilometers wide, I believe. So if you look on the other side, that's about 6 kilometers from where we are standing. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, so basically, if we zoom all the way in over there, that is the container ship we caught with the drone earlier. But you see that city in the distance, that is Vlissingen. That is where the river starts. And then it makes a massive snake-like movement all the way to Antwerp. You saw the HMS Prince of Wales last time your ship. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's the one thing that I really don't get a lot of military stuff. Which is fine, can't have it all. And there is a bulker coming in. There it is. It's not gonna come all the way here, it's going into port over there on the other side, but it's quite a long boy actually. If you look at it from this angle. You get the Genova Express. I think we saw that one before. And then I see another bulker while we were looking at the city. In the distance there's another bulk carrier coming in as well. Just floating on top of the horizon. But oh, I didn't check if anything is coming from Ghent. Let's check that as well. Okay, checking radar. Oh, we have the Humbria Seaways that's gonna come out of the sluice in a little bit. Maybe I'll film that one with the drone as well. I don't think I've caught one of the Seaways, the DFDS ships yet with the drone. So we'll keep an eye on that. If somebody wants to yell at me once it's gone through the lock, let me know. Oh, got a tugboat coming out as well. All right, Harry, have a good day. You got Multratalk 33 heading out. I think that's one that we already caught on stream. So another new number. I know some of you are collecting them like Pokemon cards, the tugboats. Oh, hoi.
Wij abonnee bij jou.
Ah, oké. Dank u. Two people walked by and they said they're subscribed to me. Guys, that reminds me, we've been live for an hour. If you like the ship spotting stuff, don't forget to drop a follow. Or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. It's all free and it helps the channel grow. It's expensive to collect the tugboats. Oh, and hit the like button, of course. I always forget. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you can also smash the like button. And that will mostly help other people find the streams. The more likes you get, the more it gets recommended by YouTube, basically. Oh, dude. Let's check if the app update has gone out yet. Nope. She's taking it slow, the Multratalk. She's like, we gotta keep him busy for a little bit while he's waiting for the next big ship to come. It's a fantastic tug. I always like when they have like the metal chromed chimney design. This one also has it with like a nice little angle in it. It's really cool. Technically we had a sniper. No, they just came here to walk their dogs. So I think they're local people who probably found the channel. I did notice that more and more local people are finding the channel these days. Because we've been growing crazy much on YouTube the past week. 2 weeks actually. That being said, if you're watching on YouTube, there is a live chat. If you have questions, you can always ask. We have very knowledgeable people in chat. I hear a helicopter again. Come on, can I spot it? Okay, I spotted it. Let's try to capture it. Then I have to raise this. Okay, let's see if we can catch it. Yes, this time we have him. Does it have one of those like big camera mounts on the front? Looks like it. The little orb is like probably a camera. I'm doing my best to track him. Ah! Yeah, there has to be a camera, right? Well, they don't need a drone to film from the sky. Zoom in. There we go. Oh, he's making a big U-turn over the... Hang on. No, not the car. Not the car, the chopper. Oh my god, camera, please. He's doing all kinds of maneuvers and we're missing it. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's a cool shot. If there's some kind of event or something that it's gonna follow, or I'm gonna go behind the car again. No. Okay. Looks like he's off. That was cool. It's a chopper for air photos and maps, really. Didn't know they use choppers for that. Interesting. MSC Taco Radi 8. The other 7 sank. So 7,900 TEUs built last year, 2024, going to Le Havre in France. Maybe filmed the Antwerp sail. Maybe. I know they left, but they should already be near Antwerp now, I think. And it's actually, it went inland now, so don't think it's anything to do with Antwerp sail. Also, hi Georgette. They're used to scan dikes and railways for inspections. Interesting. But I think this one was really like, I don't know what he was doing. He was making like loops above the city, basically. Okay, let's put the camera back where it was. There we go, it's better. It's a bit more level. Got another sailboat coming by as well. It's apparently a good day for sailing. So there was a race for sailboats on the river. Started here at Terneuzen this morning. But most of the race is on the other side of the river, I believe. So it wasn't worth coming out to try and catch it for me. Oh, it's linked to ProRail. Okay, yeah, then it is indeed used for railroad stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, there is a rail track leading into the port here, so. Maybe they just wanted to do some sightseeing before continuing their inspection of the tracks. Is there another ship approaching, or is that just the buildings over there? Nope, it's another shippy underway. Yep. I wanted to spot the ship spotter. The tanker ship heading out. Oh wow, look at those propellers. He's zooming. Going to Antwerp. Definitely empty, if you look how high she is on the water. So we can clearly see the propeller racking up water. It's pretty cool. Wow, look at that! Look at the drift! Wow. She oversteered a little bit, I think. Yeah, that's definitely a little bit of oversteering. We use helicopters in the UK to scan railways using for detect for hotspots. I'm like, oh, interesting. Cool. I didn't know they used helicopters for that. It's really neat. I think it's coming back actually. Yep, it's coming back now. I'll try to capture it one more time as it goes. It's probably gonna go back over the river, I assume. Because it is only a freight rail that is here. The passenger stops on the other side of the river. A little bit more and she'll be in frame again. Hang on. Ah, Jesus. No, no, not the car again. Yeah, she's definitely doing loops there. Cool. All right. Boats. What's up, lols? Hang on, go to live chat. There we go. As I said, YouTube chat, I'm not ignoring you. It's just hard to read you today. I'm waiting on an update for something so I can read you better again. I'm gonna unplug something. Again, we're gonna have a black screen for 5 seconds. Nobody panic. I'll talk you through it. Okay, there we go. We're black, we're coming back, and we're good again. It's nice and quiet by the river today. Very peaceful again. go. In terms of streaming plans this weekend, yeah, didn't stream yesterday because I had other stuff to do, but I do plan on streaming tomorrow as well, if the weather is good. And if there's good traffic, of course. Hey, look, Luska. Good afternoon. So no ultra large ones today, unfortunately. No 400 meters. There are a few bigger ones moving in, but it's going to be after dark, so that's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. This time of year, our amount of light is limited, so we gotta work with what we have. Hey, East Coast Living, good afternoon. Look at that little boat coming in front of it. It's really funny. I think I see the next bulker coming to Ghent on the horizon as well. Should be here in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I think our first one will be this MSC ship, and I'll get the drone up for this one as well. Oh, wait, no, I was gonna save the drone for the Seaway ship. It's coming out in a little bit. So let me take a look at the locks. Okay, she's in now, so she's in the lock. When she starts moving, I have to get the drone up. So if you're new, we are now looking from the direction of Antwerp, but just beyond this pillar here is another canal leading up to Ghent. And there is a ship that's gonna come out of that in a little bit. It's a Ro-Ro. Check something. Give me a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm back. It's definitely less busy than last weekend. We actually had it's maybe interesting, a record-breaking day last Friday, I think it was. It's the most ships that we've ever spotted on stream in one stream. We spotted 56 unique ships on last Friday. So far that is our record for amount of ships that we've spotted. Chopper's coming back. And another cool command that we added on Twitch. Unfortunately, I cannot do commands on YouTube, so we spotted 63 unique MSC vessels so far. As this is the biggest company in the port of Antwerp, the MSC ships. I thought it was cool to count them. So it was 63 MSC ships, unique ones that we've seen. And I'm not sure that we see this one before. Exclamation mark, seen. Oh no, another new one today. The Takoradi 8 is also a new one. How many submarines? Infinite, Hank. The problem is we've never seen it. They just go by here under the water. No, actually, I think if a submarine would come up the river, it would have to be above the water. The only instance that I know of a submarine on the river was one that was dragged to Ghent to be scrapped, actually. That's the only time I know that there was a submarine on the river. But it happened. It went to the scrapyard in Ghent. Hey K2, okay, good Saturday to you as well. So, don't go anywhere guys, I'm gonna put the drone up in a little bit to capture another ship. It's pretty clear visibility today as well. You can see the chimneys of the nuclear power plant at the port of Antwerp. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You might be right, EG. Might have been stream sniping. They're driving off. About to get the full frontal shot of this one as well. Wonder what. Just gonna check with the helicopter doing loops here. Let's make sure they're still. Yeah, we're still good to fly here. Okay. Flex is going quite slow, the MSC. What is her speed? 14 knots. No, she's not. I'm just impatient today. Gotta slow it down a bit. Guys are just like the river today, pretty quiet, which is fine. Or my app is broken. Wait, let's check. Okay, app still works. It's fine. Oh, now she's doing the turn. There we go. That's a cool shot. There it is, full front. Weather in Berlin. It's pretty far from here. Okay, gotta keep an eye out on the radar, see when the Humbria starts moving. Given that it's currently high tide, I think the lock should be pretty fast. I guess she's still in there. Ooh, sorry. It's a bit bumpy. Can't believe how quiet it is today. Guess I'm not used to it being this quiet here anymore. Over summer there's always like tons of people here. But now that winter is coming back, or at least it's already fall, a lot less people. Nice big boy. Mid-size Pixie Bella. Nice mid-sized ship. Good afternoon. I'm waiting on another ship to get the drone back up in the sky. We already got one MSC ship from the sky, so. It's actually interesting. It's another one of those less than 300 meter ships, but it does have like the structure of a bridge in the front, chimney in the back, that you see on the bigger 366 and 400 meter ships. I hear another helicopter. It's helicopter Saturday as well. A British TV person. Wait, it's not a helicopter. It's a prop plane. I hear it now. Don't see it though. Oh, there it is. It's a lot higher than I thought. You mean across the river? There is none. There's no bridges across it, Pixie. There's only a 6 kilometer long tunnel underneath it. Because yeah, it's 6 kilometers wide. And before that tunnel, it was car ferries that were going across. Before they built the 6 kilometer long tunnel. Hey Solzy, good afternoon. That plane has Zeesner ketchup branding on it for some reason. We got the most interesting aircrafts today. Maybe they sponsored part of the plane. Or maybe it's from the company. Maybe it's for their executives. A little toy. Yeah, exactly. And then, I want a private plane. So let's just put some branding of the company on it, and then it's a business expense. Easy money. Look at the bow slicing through the water there. So it has one bow thruster. Checking the Humbria Seaways is still. The Humbria Seaways is moving. We gotta get the drone ready to fly. No, she just came from Antwerp, so now she is on the way to Le Havre, Rama. But yes, how these ships work, they just pick up, well, drop off a few containers and pick up a few containers. They never like fully load and unload between two destinations. It's always like an accumulation of stuff. All right, we got 78% battery. Okay, I think we can get to the sky then. Alright, let's fly the drone. Let's see. There she is. There's a Humbria coming out. Hey, Stefan. Just looking at the clouds. Let's go back up. Oh, the clouds look absolutely dramatic. Look at that cloud. Oh, beautiful. Hey, you do see me standing next to the car now. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the ship. How close am I allowed to fly? There's always the rule of like you gotta stay the distance vertically, well, the same distance horizontally as you have vertically. So currently I'm 40 meters high, so that would mean I have to stay 40 meters away from the ship. But I never go near them. I don't want to create any incidents. I always stay at a safe distance. Now we're at 60 meters. No, not a ferry. Well, it's not really a ferry. It's a ship. It's a fixed line between Ghent and Gothenburg, but there's no real passenger stuff on it. Although you can book a very basic room on it, but you'll see that it's all filled up with a truck trailer, so not the front, just the back of a truck. Look how wide she's taking the angle. She's heading like diagonally out of the lock to then turn towards us, because she is coming towards us. If you go lower, you can go closer. It doesn't make sense, right? But I guess. But then again, if I would be at 10 meters, Sherman, I would be not above the ship, so I could go 10 meters next to it. So it kind of makes sense, the rule, if you think about it. I think the rule is also mostly invented, like if you fly above a house. Very interesting how wide she's going. Let's do this again. Okay, it was a bit of an optical illusion. It was by Rotterdam, yeah. Drone 2, hey Zabil, yeah, indeed, we do drone fly. The map confirms she is, yeah, I mean, look at the entrance on the left there. She's taking it really wide. But once she's taking the corner, she's gonna like speed up like crazy, I think. I think there's a bit more wind up there where we are now. The battery is draining a bit faster than it was before. By the way, we're at 69 meters now. you see right, other ships, and there's not a single ship near. So I think she's just doing it to have like a proper wide corner. So now she's gonna speed up as she's taking the corner. Oh, that's a cool shot. That is really cool. So this is her from the ground. This is from the sky. She can take 12 passengers, yeah, so that's not really anything, right? No, keep recording. Damn it. Newfoundland? No, Netherlands. How much would a ship like that cost? A lot. Although I have read somewhere that apparently for like these massive container ships, just one big trip between Asia and Europe can already earn back the whole investment. Not in revenue, just in, well, yeah, in revenue, not in profit. Of course, you gotta run those ships. You know you're getting old when you have to make a noise when you dug down to pick something up, right? Oh, it's still recording. I think it's more than 100 mil for these, for the bigger one. Well, this one I don't know, but like the massive container ship, I think it's more. Where's my gloves? Here they are. Ooh. Glad with that shot. That was beautiful. So So more stuff coming. If I zoom out a bit now, and we go over there. There's another bulk carrier coming. Although I think that one is going to Antwerp, and there's another one behind it. It is bulk carrier Saturday apparently, so lots of bulk carriers on the move. Well, I find it very crazy that imagine you buy a 400-meter container ship, you invest, I don't know, millions and millions of dollars in it, and then you do one long distance trip and you already earned that much money from it. If you have the money, it's such a good investment. Diesel, these ships are on heavy oil, it's called. It's specific fuel for ships. It burns. You can see a very yellowy smoke, which is it's very sulfuric. The rich get richer. That's exactly how it works. There's a bulk of bulk carriers. 2 Seaways ROROs were ordered in 2016, so keep in mind the prices now will be a lot higher for $150 million. So that's for both of them, or each? I would assume both. It's not the thing is, like with these container ships, for example, there's so much cargo that fits on there that it just adds up, right? The biggest ones in the world, container ships. Let's do some math. They can carry over 24,000 20-foot containers. If you would stack all of those in a line, that line would be 130 kilometers long. That's a lot of stuff that you can fit on these ships. So that's a lot of money that they can earn on just one trip from Asia to Europe, for example. Also, hi Toast. Have people on one of the ships ever reacted to the drone? No, they have not, Leon. I'm so far away that I doubt they even ever notice it. I'm always like a very good distance away from the ships. Oh, it's even a line of 146 kilometers. Look at that. That's a lot of stuff. But yeah, the fact that I stay far away from the ships combined with how small the drone is, I'd be very surprised if anyone noticed. So these days the Suez Canal is heavily underused for the simple reasons that there's like a lot of political bullshit. Well, basically it's like terrorists attacking ships, I would argue, somewhere in Africa there. They're shooting rockets at ship and everything, and because of that, insurance policies have increased a lot. And it's just simply cheaper now to go all the way around South Africa than it is to use the Suez Canal. It's that simple. It really comes down to, yeah, Yemen and Somalia. It really comes down to insurance. So of course these companies will choose whatever is the cheapest for them. I think piracy is the least of their worries. It's mostly like the ones that are now firing rockets at ships. That's a bigger worry, I think. So yeah, even now the Suez Canal still is down quite heavily for usage. That's also true. They might notice the drone, but they don't. How would they tell? But I'm pretty sure it won't. Oh, look at that. The MSC Tokavari 8 cost 121.5 million to build. So the container ship that is just disappearing behind the RORO cost 120 million. What a deal! And there's not even a 400-meter ship. I've read some stuff about that as well, Teapot, that they want to start using the Arctic crab, but I think a lot of shipping companies don't want to do it for reasons. I don't know exactly why, but yeah. I'll take 3. So there's a dredge coming out, and as you can see, he's very deep in the water. In a few minutes, he'll be high up in the water. So he's dredging the port area on the other side of this pier. There's a little port. And he's dredging. So he's basically sucking up the bottom there, vacuuming, making it deep enough for all the ships, keeping it deep enough. You can do just !scene toast. It's so much easier now. And he's now gonna go out and he's gonna dump everything that he sucked up in the port there. So we should start. I'll do the optical zoom for a minute here so we can track it. Oh, I might have to zoom out now. It's too much zoom. I'll try to keep track now. Oh, it's gonna be shaky. I'm sorry. There we go. We've seen the Alba before? I don't think so. Maybe before we started logging. I don't think it was the Alba that was here in the canal for months last year. I think that was another one. It looked very similar. It's from the same company. Majority of shipments in the world is by cargo ships. A lot. There's the stat that 1 in 3 items ever that you touch or see in your daily life has been in a container at some point. Oh, she's making the U-turn. I feel like she's so close that we might not have to do the digital zoom thing. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Before anybody makes a joke, no, your Temu, Shine or AliExpress packages do not come on a boat. They do come on planes. MSC currently has 20 large container ships being built in China for a total of $17 billion across 5 yards. Wow, impressive. Cool stat, Giant Ray. Thank you for sharing that. MSC is from Europe. I think it's mostly China, MSC. A lot of these companies are always, it's not always clear, but a lot of these companies are in Chinese hands. I'm not sure where their headquarters is, MSC. It stands for Mediterranean Shipping Company, but it's an Italian family company, really? Isn't it mostly owned by Chinese these days? Let me see what is it? It doesn't say where it's located in the MSC command. Oh, the dredge in the meantime has a race from the water as I was talking. Sorry. It's Swiss. Yeah, it's probably for tax reasons. Okay, so next big ship will be a LNG carrier, actually. It's coming from the other side. Go and check it out, coming from Antwerp. Let's dive in. Boom, here we go. Oh really, Temu has their own air freight company now. Ooh, I didn't even know that they have their own planes. I know Amazon has them. I didn't know Temu had them. Makes sense though, because Temu is here really fast these days. It's like almost a week only. My last Temu order. Family is still the owner, okay. That must be a very wealthy company at this point. The great maritime power of Switzerland, yeah. It's like when we see ships on the river that are sailing the Luxembourg flag. The big maritime nation of Luxembourg. So if this thing explodes, we're all screwed. Well, at least I am. You guys are not, but I would be dead. There's a lot of gas in that. Although I think it might be empty actually, or only partially loaded. I have to put on my scarf. It's getting chilly. Water, yeah, I think it's almost high tide. If you do liquefied gas, yep, that's what it's transporting. Well, if it's filled up, I'm pretty sure it's empty right now. The high tide will be in 44 minutes from now. There you go. So where is this one going? To Rafnes in Norway. It's the Coral Forcata, 137 meters long, 20 meters wide. It's a liquefied gas carrier, or LNG. Hey Dubra, thank you, welcome. Sorry. Let's try to get some good shots of this one. We got some stuff coming now. There was a bit of a gap in traffic earlier, but how do I know about a ship? There's websites that you can track these ships on, just like Flight Radar. For flights you have Vessel Finder, for example, for ships. Works the same way. Am I on the coast? No, we are on a river. This is the river connecting the North Sea to the port of Antwerp and the port of Ghent. So this one just came from Antwerp. But it's a long river. Once the ship enters, it's like 4 to 5 hours before she's actually in port in Antwerp. If you look at it on a map, you'll see. Yeah, that is our location. The Anthony Vedder Company. This one, the Corals. Oh yeah, it's 4 to 5 hours. I once heard a pilot joke about it, like it's always funny if there's a new ship coming to the river for the first time and they enter the river and the pilot has to explain, oh yeah, it's another 4 or 5 hours before we'll be in port. The thing is, it's not that far inland, but if you look on a map, it's a very snake-like movement the river is making. And it's a treacherous, there's some very narrow parts, that's why there's pilots as well. It's not even all the ships, so you only see the ships that are close to land on Vessel Finder, because the ones on satellite, you only see them through a paid plan. So there's a lot more ships out on the ocean. Here at the start or the end, in the middle. So basically the snake movement starts there, and that city in the distance, that is Vlissingen, that is where the North Sea ends and the river starts. So I'll just do it zoomed out. You can even see the ships, right? They have to go all the way over there, follow that landmass, up to that point where the MSC ship is going to turn in a minute. Then they have to come all the way back, just like the ship is doing there. Come all the way back. They'll come over here towards us. Then they'll come past us. We're just doing the movement now, right? Go all the way over there towards the land. They'll snake all the way around. And I think over there's no ships there now, so I can't really show there. That's about the turning point. And then they go back all the way on the other side of those tree lines They go all the way there, until about that bush there. Then they'll do another snake-like movement all the way there, and then another snake-like movement all the way back to... You can even see a few of the container cranes in the distance. That is the port of Antwerp over there. And that is actually where the port of Antwerp starts, the nuclear power plant. So big trek ships have to do. That was a long story short, that one. Let's go back to the ships now. But yeah, this is an amazing spot as they come very close. There's one other spot along the river where they get even closer. But I cannot stand there with my car. So I have to walk and drag my stuff out a bit. So we go there less, but we do go there to the other spot as well sometimes. This is the Federal Katsura, another bulk carrier. Going to destination not available, so we don't know where it's going. I'll check where it came from. It came from... Wait, am I signed out now again? Dude, this app randomly signs me out. It's so annoying. Sign in, password manager, fill, login. Okay, I'm back. She came from Portugal, Aveiro, and before she was in Portugal, she was in Montreal in Canada. You have a recharge for it? I have 3 batteries for the drone, so in theory, when there's not too much wind, I can fly for like an hour, I think, in total, even a bit more, which is plenty enough for the stream. The drone is a DJI Air 3S that we are flying. We flew it already twice on stream. I'm just waiting a bit, see if there's any other cool, interesting ship. I do try to like get it on the more special ships into the sky. Maybe when the other bulk, there's another bulk carrier behind the pier there. Maybe we'll capture that one, because I think that one is going to come in with a tugboat attached to it. So that's pretty fun to film from the sky as well. We got the same. It's okay. I do feel like the zoom lens is a bit washed out too much for my liking, but it's okay. That does remind me, I wanted to switch out the ND filter on the drone, because I do still have the sun filter on it, which is a bit too much probably. So let's do that first. Let's go look at that ship while I do that real quick. Let's just use the, I think I'm going to use a no filter today. Maybe no, I'll do the ND8. I think that's good. Let's try ND8. Click. There we go. It's nice attached to it. Okay, I'm back. Isn't that unremarkable? It's difficult. Some ships don't look in very rough state. Like my volume is a little bit too loud. There we go. But yeah. Definitely has some good skid marks on her. But definitely not the worst we've seen. A lot of these marks come from actually being in port, and then when there's waves and wind and tidal flows, it just gets pushed up against the quay. That's what can cause these skid marks, basically. Dark clouds. Yeah, if I zoom out, look at that. Ominous clouds in the background. Although on the left there's clear blue skies. Hey Nogs, thank you, man. Hey Mark on YouTube, welcome. very typical for these bulkers is that they don't have a lot of bulge in the front. So a lot of these ships have like a big bulb sticking out, a bulbous bow they call it. This one has like a very, very flat one. But that's typical for bulk carriers. If you're wondering what is a bulk carrier, it's basically a ship that carries raw material. But that could range from anything from sands to coals to ores. But it could also be food like grains, rice can even go in these big ships. So it could be a lot of different things. I call them skid marks. It's just so the destination not available is just comes from their radar. So the ships have a radar system called AIS, and they broadcast certain data about their ships, like their sizes, their speed, how deep they are in the water. You can see it on the overlay as well, and also their destination. But it's manually. Sometimes they forget to update it. Then it says destination not available. Yeah, it's a very crazy job. If a ship like this, especially this size, has to switch from a certain material to a different type of material, they have to completely clean the hull. It's a massive job. Hey, Chef Dave. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Wow, I'm already in evening mode. She does have a nice bulb, actually. It was an optical illusion earlier. Look at that bulb. So this ship is 100% empty. If you see how high she is on the water, you can even see her her marker line. Do you think we can get it readable on the stream? Let's try. Yeah, she is about 5.2 meters deep, something like that. Ooh, her aft is also cool to look at. You can see the rudder sticking out. I don't think she has bow thrusters, this one. Or the markers have completely faded off. That's also an option. I didn't see any markers, or maybe I missed it. She could use a bit of better maintenance though, not gonna lie. A bit of paint wouldn't hurt on this one. All right, in a little bit we'll fly the drone. The other bulker is slowly approaching. It's also interesting, there is an actual coaster ship on the other side of the river. So there's two shipping lanes on the river. There's one on this side, which is actually used by the bigger ships. There's one on the other side, which is a lot shallower, so the big ships cannot go through it. So it's very surprising. It's rare to see a ship of this size on the other side. I know it is high tide, and it does look like she's completely empty, but still pretty cool to see one on the other side. In case you're wondering how deep it is here, I checked it last week, I believe. It's 25 meters deep here, the water. At least the lane where the ships go through is up to 25 meters. It's the Nicola L that we saw in the distance, going to Velzen in the Netherlands. Okay, let's switch around again. So that is the big bulker that I'll film with the drone in a little bit. But until then, we got some smaller stuff. There we go. Let's do it like this. Oh yeah, the big bulker is the Sillerina. I saw it on radar when I left the house earlier today. 200 meters long, 32 meters wide. Let's see where the Sillerina, who's behind the pier here, came from. Celerina. Oh, she just came from Rotterdam, actually. And before she was in Rotterdam, she was in an anchorage at Thailand. And before that, an anchorage in Singapore. Right. The camera's crazy. Yeah, I want to get a better one next year. 2026 will be the year that we upgrade the camera, I feel like. 2025 was the year of the drone. 2026 will be the year of the camera. I hope. Any reason. Tugs are used for maneuvering the ship. So it could help it brake, it could help it go left, right, as you need to. Because this ship is going to take a right-hand turn here right in front of us. Because this one is not going to Antwerp, it's going to Ghent. So just around the corner from where I'm standing are 3 locks, 2 big ones, 1 smaller one, which this ship will go through. So to help it maneuver itself inside of the lock, that's where the tugboats come in. Because this one is also empty, by the way. If you see how high it is in the water, it's also an empty one, so it's going to Ghent to pick up something. Is there a tug behind it? Yeah, there's also a tug behind it. 2 tugboats. I actually saw a very cool bulk ship earlier as well that came all the way from Australia to Ghent. That one was filled up with stuff. But I think that might have been the ship that we've spotted from the furthest location. That came from the furthest distance away. Because you can't get much further than Australia from here. New Zealand would be the, the furthest. But yeah. Oh, should I do my hourly sellout moment, EG? Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, if you like this ship spotting stuff, don't forget to follow. If you're watching on Twitch or Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, you can subscribe. It's all free, helps the channel grow. And you know my promise, if we reach 1 million YouTube subs, we will rent a party boat and we will go out together with subscribers on the river ship spotting. There we go. Oh yeah, and of course you can smash the like button, which will also help the YouTube channel grow. All right, it's time for the drone, I think. Let's get it in the sky. Right, I think we can fly. It's still pretty far out, actually. I thought she was closer than that. Hey there, guys. So I cannot fly too far to the left here, as that is a no-fly zone because of a massive chemical plant over there. So we cannot fly there. That will get me into big trouble. So we'll just fly here and await the ship. It's pretty cool how busy the river is right now, though. Look at all the ships in the distance. There we go, Pixie Bella. That's not a lot. We're almost there. The clouds do look crazy today. No, we're not flying the drone from the boat. I've heard too many accidents happen when people fly their drone from a boat and then they cannot land it properly anymore. So we're not going to do that. It's too expensive. Although if I can rent out a party boat, then I might be able to afford another drone. So maybe. Oh, I forgot to record. Damn it. There we go. Look how tall that hull is on the ship. It's absolutely huge. You'll bring mine? Okay, you can fly a drone from the boat. That's fine. It's your own responsibility then. No, I know the drone's not on screen. I'm trying to mix it up a bit. As it's still quite far away if I go to the regular lens, you'll see. She's taking it really, really slow, by the way. I might run out of battery on the drone before she's here. Stay on the zoom for a minute. It's about the same angle as my regular camera. If I go low. It's only if you chat that you can add a nickname, Pixie. Look it up. There's a way to add a nickname on YouTube, so it's not your real name anymore. But yeah, a lot of people chat with their real names on YouTube actually. Apparently it's fine there. You even created a separate account for it, damn. Beautiful shots, love it. I do have troubles reading YouTube chat today though, so I do apologize, but I do see it, but it's very tiny. Hi YouTube chat. There's a bit of an issue with the app and we're waiting on a fix to be released by Google. Hey PD. Oh, I love the other ship behind it. Let's go up a bit. What's that ship behind it? General cargo ship? The bro nuke. It's the bro. It's a chemical Operax tanker. Okay. Can't really check where it came from currently. Switch back to the normal lens. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Bruh. Nope. What a view indeed. Dude, they're going so slow with the bulker. My goodness. Thanks, Frank. He's doing 4 knots right now. But yeah, as I said, I cannot fly towards her as that is a... Well, I think she's about to leave the no-fly zone, but... Well, no, I don't get too close to the ships. Okay, got 30% of battery. Got about 9 minutes left of flight time. There'll be a lot of wind up there. Battery's draining quite rapidly. Let's do the zoom one more time. There you go. One of her cargo holds is open. It could be like they're drying something out or something. Wow, that's a lot of something. Could be them drying out the cargo hold, maybe after cleaning it. You can also see the 4 massive cranes on her deck there on the side. So if she's in a port where there's no crane facilities, she can mount those red buckets on the gray cranes, and then they can empty themselves basically. Looks like she also has a helicopter pad. There must be a maneuver landing between those the cranes. Holy. Beautiful shots. Love it. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. Just focusing on filming a bit. Make sure I got the best shots we can. That is a sandbank in the middle. That's why the shipping links are so important.
Battery level is low. Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
Okay. That's fast. It's auto returning to home. That's really fast. It's at 20%. I can overrule it. I see. Fine. Drone, please. We still have 18%. Yeah, it's interesting to me because I fully charged the batteries, and now when I put them in 2 weeks after charging them, they're at like 70-ish%. It's like these batteries drain quite rapidly. All right, there we go. So that's it for the drone today. Let's go back to filming. Overrule. I mean, it landed with 18% battery. That's like almost 1/5 of the whole battery. I was gonna return at like 10%, but apparently the drone was like, nope, 20%, we're coming back. Look at that cargo hold. These doors are absolutely massive. Look at that. You literally need a crane to open them. All right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the drone footage. I'll make sure it's properly charged for tomorrow's stream. We should be back tomorrow, weather pending. Where's my water? I got a tickle in my throat. There it is. You're gonna fly your gyrocopter virtually where I am. Okay. See if you can spot any ships while you're here. That would be immersive. You can also see the rudder on this one. Look, sticking out of the water there. Say hi to the tugboat captain. Hello, Captain. Ultra Tug 33. All right, they're about to go around the corner here. We have a car for scale, although the car looks a lot bigger than it actually is. What's my thought on US Postal Services? I don't really have any thoughts on that. Unique selling propositions? No, bruh. There we go. I see lots of ships in the sim. Nice. That's cool. After this one, I'm gonna check radar, see if there's much else coming. It might be. Traffic dies down a bit now, although it is high tide currently, so I would expect big ships to come. But okay, at the coastline we have a bulk carrier, another bulk carrier coming here. Behind it, a small tanker. Oh, mid-sized tanker, 180 meters. We have an Asperger. We have a general cargo ship, small container ship, another tanker. No big girls today though, no big ships. We got the Genoa Express from Hapag-Lloyd coming. Well, it's not a Hapag-Lloyd ship, never mind. Let's see, an LPG tank, not much moving actually. Checking coming from Antwerp. All small stuff. Oh, there's one more container ship, MSC, but I think we've seen this one before. Another ship going to Russia, another LPG tanker. Yeah, not much moving currently. What are you? What is that? Is that a tugboat? Wait, what is that? Well, I'm in the radar. Might as well check it. There he is. Oh, it's a Fairplay tug. Aren't those tugs from Rotterdam? The Fairplay ones? Interesting. It's going to Rotterdam. Oh no, it's mostly in Antwerp. Oh, interesting. Oh, let me put on my gloves. Chilly. It's the Fairplay 3. Yeah, we have seen the MSC before. There we go. Thought so. Tug's moving fast. It's very deep actually, the tug. Like the tugs we have here are a lot higher than this one. So this thing is going out at sea towards Rotterdam. That's interesting. Is it me or yeah, it's super deep in the water. Or is that supposed to be like this? Is that how these Fairplay tugs are? I'm not used to seeing tugs this deep. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. No! Come on, camera. Okay. Flat tire. No land, no military ships. There's no military bases or anything up the river, so they have nothing to do here. So except if it was for like an event or something, we will never see military ships here. Or maybe if the war breaks out. It's interesting, Paul, about the batteries. And then I'm having trouble reading YouTube chat today, but I saw it. So yeah, I will plug them in until right before I go to stream. Not even a coast guard. We do have government vessels on the river. But they're not military. It's very interesting, this tug. It's so deep in the water. I guess this is more typical for port tugs that stay in port. The ships have names in the sim? That's cool. Monteverdi rings a bell. I think we've actually seen a Monteverdi ship, or a ship named Monteverdi. Oh, you see Celerina? Yeah. That's the ship that we just saw. Damn it, just realized that. Wait, it's with real AIS data? Oh, that's crazy. That's cool. Remember playing Flight Sim, what is it, 98 when I was a kid? I haven't really played since. It's a bit quiet now on the river. Got a sailboat swaying quite a bit over there. It will be very difficult from where I am to patch something in. Okay, let's do this. Is there anything else coming from Ghent, maybe? Nope, also pretty dead. We might wrap things up almost for today, I think. There's a big gap in traffic. There's this one bulker that we could wait for, maybe. Maybe we'll wait for that one bulker still. And then we'll wrap it up for today. Where is that bulker? Let's check on radar for a minute here. Get out of here with a baby boat. Hey, don't size shame a boat. Is that the one? Ocean Joy. Yeah, that is the one. So Ocean Joy is over there. Is it worth waiting for? I'm cold. Hang on. Gonna check the weather for tomorrow. See if we can maybe poop out a longer stream tomorrow then. If the traffic is good. That's the thing, right, with this. We always gotta wait for the traffic. There was supposed to be sun today. I have yet to see sun. Tomorrow, cloudy but dry. Okay. So we can stream. What am I gonna do? It's the Ocean Joy. Oh, I should properly zoom in then if we're gonna count it. There she is. She's also empty. A lot of empty ships coming in. It's probably still from the queue. So the pilots on the river did an action last week where they only work from 9 to 5 day hours. And there was a massive queue of ships because of that. And there's currently still a queue of about 70 ships waiting to go either in or out. So they're still working on the queue and getting it lower. If you look at it on Vessel Finder, there's two big parking spots in front of the coastline. There's one left, well, south of the river and one slightly north of the river. And you'll see that there's tons of ships parked out there. Yes, it's still backed up because of the strike. So it's been 5 days now, or even 6, that they've... ooh, shippy, hang on. There's a coaster coming out. So it's been 5 to 6 days. It says they ended their actions and they're still working the backlog away, or the queue. There's an CO2 tanker. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, this is a CO2 tanker. Oh, we spotted it on Friday last week. Yeah, Friday last week was our record-breaking day, so that was the day that we spotted the most ships. I think it was 48 or something. There's an exclamation mark record command in the Twitch chat. Embla, Oslo. It's a good one, Zigo. I have officially reached the minus 10 kilogram mark, actually, since this week. Even 11, actually. While losing weight. Although I do want to lose another 10, honestly. So, we'll keep working on it. So this is the dredge coming out again. So you see it's deep in the water. Let's now really stay on it and focus on it, because we missed it last time because I was yapping too much. No, let's just keep it on the regular. So you should start seeing her rise out of the water in a bit. I do want to do the digital zoom. Let's do it like this. Trying to track her and not be too shaky. She's already rising. I think she's going too fast still. They usually slow down before they dump. You landed here? I don't see you. Where are you? Still waiting. Still waiting. Oh, as she points towards you, you'll see the suction mouth hanging on the left side. On the left now. That's the suction pipe hanging on this over the side of the ship. So that's what they lower once they're vacuuming. Or yeah, dredging. All right. Elba, it's time to drop the load. Oh, she's rising. I think she's rising now. Yep, she's rising out of the water like a beautiful swan that she is. Look at that. Soon we'll see her bulge pop up in the front there. Yep, there it is. There's the bulge, and the red line is coming. Wow, that's so cool. There it is. a big dump in the river, basically. It's always cool to see them do that. Wait. Exclamation mark. I think there's a bug in the tide script. Yeah, that's not correct. The tide is retracting. It has been for the past hour. Damn it. I need to look into that. Didn't do the conversion right, Toast. my script. This is Steven Seagull. He's hunting for crabs again. Oh, he yeeted off. Oh wait, no, he wants more screen time. There he is. Yeah, exactly. So the conversion failed. We'll have to properly look into the code now. God damn it. So that's Steven. I mean, I was already thinking like the water's already so high. So when I started the stream, it said the high tide is in like 2 hours or 3 hours. I was like, damn, the water's gonna be really high then. And now I saw that it lowered and it still hadn't reached high tide. So it's probably some math that's not. Anyway, I'll look into it. This is now a bird spotting stream as well. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap things up for today though. I'm not gonna wait on the one bulker. There's no other biggies coming, no big ships. No, we do have a tugboat coming out. That one is probably coming out to pick up the bulker later today. Okay, chat. If you like the ship spotting, don't forget again to follow if you're watching Twitch or Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, you can sub and smash the like button if you want to help the stream grow a bit. Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure yet when tomorrow. It will all depend on the traffic, as always, how much ships there are on the river. I have to press a button, of course. There we go. Other than that, thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.